Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the pole lap for AOR Korea Season 8. And taking a nice line over there, maximising the straight length before we get to the line so we can increase our speed across the line. Making sure not to hit the curbs through there as to get the best traction possible and speed down this long straight, one of the longest on the calendar I believe. Using about half our curves down this DRS straight, and again making sure not to hit the apex curb or the exit curb. Nice straight exit and the other half our curves. Already made a 2/10 advantage on our previous best time, which is a provisional pole itself. Still staying off curbs, very important at this track. Apexing that one quite nicely. On this nice flowing section. That curve not too bad to take. We completely missed the apex of that corner. Cost us maybe 2/10. That's the only mistake really made on this lap. Unfortunately, giving up a possible 36. And Don Silver's hat would have been eaten if it was in fact a 36. Lucky for him, his hat remains intact. Anyway, we're going to come around the last corner and set a very low 37.2 in fact, and assume pole position by almost a second over the Dutch pair of Nick Nozem and Never Faded. So Caden with another pole position. Can we convert this into 3 wins in a row though? We're on the grid and we know the lag issues are probably going to be present as we head into turn 1 and also importantly turn 3. So we're going to have to try and stick really wide and hope that there's no collisions. Another shocking start, Nick Nozem. A much better start, Never Faded down the inside as well. We're going to have a much wider line though and try to avoid eye contact. Lucky to get drive there on the green stuff. And we've actually managed to stick it around the outside. That's half of the job done, really staying in front after turn 1 and 2. And now we have a bit of a compromised position as Nick Nozem is going to get an outside run. And on to turn 3 and he's outbraked us completely. And we've had to take a bit of the curb and he's going to get a better exit. Great pass by Nick Nozem. Now we've got the Red Bull at Tio on our left. And we're giving a lot of space. We're staying as wide as I possibly can. Even not going to get apex of the corner just because I don't want to cut him off. Now we're down the inside again. I'm slightly off line there, but oh no, we've just been spun out completely. And as we go, so we're able to get going again. But we're way down in 8th position out of 9 drivers. That's what happened to Never Faded because he started 3rd. So an unfortunate start for 1st and 3rd in the grid. And our beads almost having a collision there with Tio. And as we go up, oh, Tio just seems to have moved over a bit at there on beads. And that's allowed us to slip through, but oh, Tio comes back at us with a bit of contact into the side of my car. Luckily not forcing us off the track, but taking our position. And now we're right behind Tio at the start of the 2nd lap. We hope to get a good tow and hopefully get past on this straight here. Again using half our curves over turn 2 with a rich feel. There's a slight amount of lag there. We're going to be able to go around the outside hopefully. Yep, we got that job done. Hopefully we'll be able to make that mistake a couple more times though. As we have to come through the field and I'm locked up there. I was trying to not run to the back of Chris. And the curves again, he must be running a bit higher wing than Tio because it's much easier to get past on this particular straight. Of course, I've got DRS, so probably it was actually that. Now back up into the 5th position, and 2 fastest laps in a row allow us to catch up to the Sauber driver of Herbie. No, Beads takes the fastest lap now. This time we're going to take the inside line. It's Herbie's chosen to take the left side of the track. We should be able to breeze past though with the DRS. Yep, he's braked a bit later than us. And now we're back up behind Nozem, who's second in the championship behind us. He's the main person who would like to beat in this particular race. Oh no, I made a massive mistake and I've completely locked up. I have to get back on the track with losing middle positions, but here comes 2 cars, and that's Tio who's jumped me, and that's Sauber there as well. I think that was Herbie. Not quite, losing Chris back through. Tio on a charge though, yes. He was down the field at the start as well. Opted to pit on lap 4, try and get out of traffic, put on another set of options. Due to the fact that rain was scheduled to come at some point during the race. And I knew I'd have to pit again anyway. So picking up the DRS here, Cookie, who's just pitted. He's in the prime tyre. As I would say, most people would be choosing at this point. Now up into 7th place, and another person has pitted there. I think that was Tio, and it almost runs the back of Nick Nolan. Nick Nolan led after the first set of pit stops. And he's now pitted, so this is for a net lead. When the pit stops ban out, he's in the prime tyre. Difficult to say who has the upper hand at this point. Looks like Nick Nolan got a better exit than us, and not change sides and have another go. Not too far back, not enough momentum. It's a slight bit of sideways going there. We could run out of that corner, but then a bit sideways ourselves. We'll have to wait for the next lap for the DRS opportunity. We'll follow the cars as we go through this sweeping section. Yeah, it looks like he may have gone deep. Slightly deep across the curve there, and we now have an opportunity up the inside here. We've made the position already before the corner, but he's gone running outside, and oh, there's been contact. Oh goodness, and he's hit the wall. Oh, we can't even keep it together. Huge apologies to Nick for that. We know that lag was involved in that. That very unfortunate incident. Yeah, it's sort of a side pod cannoning sort of glitch. Anyway, as we recover with a bit of crap on our tyres, Tio's come through, again with a bit of contact there. I thought the outside line was pretty good. I get the traction down, which I did, but then I was forced off the track a little bit, as I am the next lap as I try to get past. And there's another bit of slight contact there. So he defends very vigorously. We're going back around the outside here, down the inside for the next corner, but contact causes a bit of a lock-up. And then, still around the outside though. Oh. And that's really a key moment in the race, because we were battling for 4th position, and losing the wing so early in the lap is a real blow to the race, as we're now last position. Of course, the 9th person who was in the race was Nick Nolan, who's out. So now a fair way behind, never faded, and also having to pit at lap 9 really put paid to our race. You see we get there on to the end of lap 22, that's 13 laps we did on the prime tyre before this mandatory stop basically for the intermediate. We have in fact made our way up to 6th position, which isn't too bad. Definite damage limitation going on here right now. And now I've caught Tio again. He's a bit of a thorn in our side in this race. Of course, the teammate of Nozem, championship rival. And finally got another run on him here. He's defended to the inside. Should be able to stick this around the outside. There's been a bit of contact there. Might be a bit of drive here, but we've been forced onto the curb. And very difficult to make a pass on Tio, I must say. But we're going around the outside here. There's another opportunity. But that's not really enough room there, so I pulled out of that. And at this point, it was fair to say the gamble was in order, because getting past Tio did not seem likely with the lag and such. So I gambled on wets for the last 2 laps. And the result, bad. We've given up another 2 points, because although Never Faded has a time penalty, there was no way we were staying within 10 seconds. As you can see, this is just horrific, basically. We're going to crawl across the line for 6 points. They are valuable, but Nozem has triumphed. And of course, Tio did have a penalty as well, so we were basically thrown away 4 points. Anyhow, we shall see you guys at Suzuka, where I hope to take the championship lead back. Thanks for watching. I've been Jacko.